Hey YouTube, so let's talk about my day. In a nutshell, not quite. Maybe, we'll see. So today was pretty easy, pretty normal, day-to-day life, Sundays you want to relax. Though I have to admit, I actually did a few actual things today. I did a few chores, I worked out, I set up my lesson plan so that way I can work on stuff throughout the week. What else did I do? Researched a new drawing tool called Krita, which is kind of nice and looks really cool and looks like it will do exactly what I needed to do. Figured out Khan Academy is doing a Pixar animation thing too, so that's really neat. I highly suggest checking that out. That's Khan, Khan Academy. If you don't remember it, you'll remember Khan from Star Trek. If you know that, then you'll be able to find the Academy. It's a really cool Academy site. I highly suggest it, especially if you're a homeschooler or you're planning on homeschooling your kids. Definitely check it out. It's amazing. Or if you're just looking to upgrade on anything else. Now, what else did I do today? I did a few things. Mostly I just relaxed. I did, however, have to take back my truck from the mechanic because they couldn't get to it. So I had to go and get it because I have it for the weekend. I need it for the weekend because I work mornings. You don't really want to kick somebody out of bed at 3 a.m. and say, hey, drive me into work and then pick me up at 1. No, you just want to go, come back, relax. It's also Red River X tomorrow. Well, today, technically speaking, but I'm going to go tomorrow because I don't have sleep. I might have a nap. Yeah, I'll come home, have a nap, go to Red X. Yes! Because why not? I don't usually go to one of these things, but you know what? I have some money now, so I'm going to go do some stuff and actually have a life. Even if I do work really super early and I have to come home and go to bed before anything really cool happens. Oh well, I'm going to go have fun. Let's see here. Right. So today I talked about money. Well, not only money, but financial goals on Instagram. I want to delve a little bit deeper on that. So, there is a few steps to financial freedom. The first step is financial stability, which is what I want people to focus on. You don't have to worry about buying the Lamborghini, buying the mansion, buying the private jet, having your own island, making millions of dollars a year. You don't need that. You need a roof, you need money. Sorry. You need a roof, you need food, you need water. And you need utilities. If you can cover all those things plus fun, that's 5 things, 5 areas. Fun, food, utilities, roof. What was this last one? Fun, food, utilities, water, fun. We'll figure that out later. So basically what you want is you want to just cover the basics, cover the bases. Go out and find a job that can cover your bases, all the bases. Starting pay, starting wage. And find the one that can match your skill sets. If you can't find one that matches your skill sets, maybe find 2 that can. Trust me, it's hard at first, especially depending on where you live. Right now, it's a bad time to just be getting a job. I was lucky enough to get the job when I did, back one way, because now I'm getting paid about $16 an hour. I can somewhat sort of live now. Just barely. But what you want to do is we want to focus on just achieving that sort of maintaining life status, because once you've maintained life, then you can work on getting the freedom. So what you want to focus on is, the first thing you want to do is figure out a job that will fit. You don't want to do a job that you'll absolutely hate. Even if it does pay money, trust me on this, it drives you insane. Go for something that's sort of midway. A little bit of fun, a little bit of not. As long as it pays good, a little bit of fun, and you somewhat sort of enjoy it, and it gives you extra skills. Here's the other thing to look forward to, and try to find. If you can find a job that will give you as many skill sets as possible, and is fun, and pays a little bit well, go for that one. Why? Because you'll be able to leave that job later on in life and go to another job that might pay more with those skill sets and be able to go up the ladder faster. I'm saying oohs and ahs way too much. I need to practice my dialect, and I need to actually make scripts probably. Most definitely. Yeah. So to find this job, and once you find the job, you're going to want to work on your cover letter. The cover letter is your, I'm interested in this job, please look at me, please hire me. You can find lots of tutorials online. You basically want to sum up who you are, what your experience is, why you are interested in the job, and wrap it all up nice, neat, and tidily and make it look really nice and good. Now, if you're looking at it and you think it looks good to you, show it to one other person and ask if they'll hire you. If they themselves, and you try to find that high prep friend you have, everybody has one of those, that sort of highbrow, high status friend, and say, would you hire me? If they say no, well, depending on the job, you should be fine, but if they say yes, you're better off. You can also compare it to things online. Then what you want to do is you want to work on your resume. If you don't have any prior work experience, this might be a little bit hard, but if you do have some prior work experience, even if it's self-employment, like you had a lemonade stand, or you mowed grass, or whatever, you can use that. You can use that. There's ways of doing that. You can look it up online. You basically say, self-employed, did this for many years, made this much money doing it, blah, blah, blah. You're going to put contact information on it. You're going to go any education you have. Education's good. Work experience sometimes outweighs the schooling, but if you have a good mix of both, you'll be doing great and fine. Once you're done with the resume, you're going to want to start looking at your job application process. Depending on where you're applying to, they have many different things. You have to hand in all of what I just said and an application form, which usually it's just your name, last name, SIN number, this. It's a long list. You can find out, if you don't know your SIN number off the top of your head, you can actually look it up online on how to find it. Usually it's just calling the government office, and then you have to go and find it and get it, and it's a long process, but it's worth it. Once you get the job, this is where things get interesting. Once you get the job, this works into something else called budgeting. You're going to have to do this for the first long while. It is not fun. It is hard, but you really want to do this. I would suggest avoiding credit if at all possible. For now. Just while we're starting with stability. Rent out an apartment. If you manage to stay at home, live in your parents' basement, they charge you a minimal rent and maybe just for food. Go for it. Why? Money's expensive now. Things are expensive now. Make a savings account. Save up to go somewhere and move out. Keep close to the belt for the first year or two. You want to have a savings account. Once you have a savings account, then you can start thinking about going out there and being a little bit crazy. But try to keep it close to the belt as much as possible when you first start out. So that way you have sort of a... what's the term? There's a term. It's like building on bedrock instead of sand. Because then once you have a good foundation, you'll be able to build up higher and faster. Whew. So that if it does mean sacrificing a little bit of fun at the beginning, I take it. Trust me, a little bit of fun messed out at the beginning equals a lot more fun later on. Let's see here. If you can... This is going to be a thing about budgeting. I'm going to have to make one about budgeting. You know what? I'm going to make a new video about budgeting. So we'll wrap this up here. So that's what my day was. It was rather nice, very calm, very cool, very quiet. I'm now going to probably play COD for the next little bit. Maybe watch an anime or two. Yeah, great way to end my weekend. Oh my god, summer's just around the corner. Where's my life going? Anywho, hope you all enjoy. I can't wait to see you till next time. Bye-bye.